Hi everyone, welcome back to Meditations with Lindsay and Parker. Once again, my name is Parker, and today's theme is going to be the virtual world and how it is so much increased since COVID-19. What I mean by the virtual world is technology, right? So we are so much more reliant now on our computers, on our phones to some extent. Um, I remember before COVID-19 started, I was like trying to become less and less dependent on my cell phone. And as soon as early March hit, I was like, well, that's off. I'm going to be using this thing for work, for school, for socializing, for seeing my family. And so I feel like technology has been really helpful in this time, especially when we can't see folks in person or go to the classroom live all the time. But it also can have some real implications on our body. What I'm talking about specifically is the way that we hold our bodies when we're sitting at a computer or even looking down at our phone. The neck and shoulders and the hips and glutes can really suffer from just like being at the computer all day long or just like walking around with what I like to call text neck. Um, so I wanted to offer a little bit of gentle movement, some chair yoga today to help us release some tension through our neck and shoulders and our hips in order to take care of our bodies because it doesn't seem like we're going to be out of this sort of technology dependence anytime soon. So if we're going to spend all day, every day on our computers and phones, I think adding in some gentle movement and some breathing can really help remedy or balance out any sort of negative implications of that. Um, so with that, I invite you to find a chair. If you have one near, you can also sit on the floor and prepare yourself to do a little bit, maybe about 10 minutes of gentle movement with me, and I'll meet you over at my chair. All right, so find yourself in your favorite chair if necessary, or any chair that you might have on hand. Note here that you don't have to sit in a chair for this practice. You can also sit on the floor, on the edge of your bed, or a couch. You can even do this standing. But if you are in a chair, I do suggest that you come a little bit closer to the edge of the chair. You don't want to be sitting all the way back like this. So just scoot your bum forward a tiny bit. Find yourself in a comfortable posture and allow the eyes to close here if you feel comfortable. If not, you can keep them open, but start to dip in to your breath, lengthening the inhale and the exhale, bringing all awareness to the breath. Starting to use the breath as a tool to scan the body for any places of discomfort. Knowing that through the inhale and the exhale, you can start to bring some space and some ease to those places that feel tight or tense or sore. Just taking a few moments to ground yourself in breath. I invite you, if you feel comfortable, to bring one hand, maybe two, to your heart center, thanking yourself for taking some time out of your morning to move and stretch and feel good in your body. A few more breaths here. When you're ready, you can open the eyes if they were closed, return your hands to your lap if you'd like, and start to just take some neck rolls here. Starting maybe looking down at the chin, rolling right ear to right shoulder, back down, rolling left ear to left shoulder. Take a few of these using the rhythm of your own breath to guide your movement. Making sure whatever you're doing feels comfortable. If anything hurts, please stop. The goal is to feel good. So continuing with these neck rolls, start to add some more movement here. So maybe you still the neck and start to just roll back in the shoulders on your own time, your own breath. Back and down, starting to wake up different parts of the body here. Continuing to breathe, as that's the only thing that's required of you today. So resting in stillness, I'll start to guide us through a little bit of movement. Know that at any time you can stop, pause the video, do something different entirely. This is your practice. So with your next inhale, point your chin down near your chest. Hold here. Breathing. Take an inhale to look up to the sky, holding here for a few rounds of breath. Head comes back through center as we exhale. Inhale to look towards the right and hold. Continuing to breathe the whole time. Inhale through center. Exhale, look left. Holding here, feeling a stretch. Inhale, head comes back to center. Exhale, look down. Inhale, gaze lifts. Exhale, center. Inhale, look right. Exhale, center. Inhale, look left. Exhale, center. Do this one more time using the rhythm of your own breath to guide you. Feeling a gentle stretch. When your head's back through center, on your next inhale, raise up your shoulders to your ears. Keep them up really tight here, holding here for a few seconds. Really shrug before releasing and letting go. We'll do that one more time. Shrug your shoulders really high up. Tense, tense, tense. And release. Now we'll inhale the shoulders up and exhale to roll the shoulders down and back the spine. So inhale up, exhale back and down. Doing this on your own, following the breath. Inhaling to come up, exhale back and down. Maybe squeezing the shoulders together a tiny bit on the exhale. Finding some good movement here. And when you're ready, rest in stillness, exhaling out all of your air. Inhale to reach the arms above your head, watching your palms touch. And on the exhale, palms come to touch. Move your hands down through your heart center. Do that a few more times. Inhale, reach up, gaze lifts, watch your palms. Exhale, down and through. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, arms come up. This time we'll hold at the top for an exhale. And then inhale one more time. Our left hand will take hold of our right wrist, and on the exhale, we'll do a side bend over to the left. feeling a stretch through the entire right side body. Holding here for a few rounds of breath. Picture yourself lengthening up through the spine on every inhale and maybe taking the opportunity to bend a tiny bit deeper on the exhale, whatever feels good for you. And then inhale up through center. On the exhale, we switch the grip and bend over to our left side. Hold here, lengthening on the inhale, bending on the X. Inhale to come back up through center. Exhale to bend over to the left one more time, maybe deepening your bend this time. Breathing here before coming up through center again, bending over to the right. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, return your arms to the mat, maybe taking a few shoulder rolls to stretch it out. From here, we're going to inhale and give ourselves a big hug, rounding through the back of the spine here. So as you hug yourself tightly, take an inhale here, and then an exhale to release your hands out wide, broadening through the collarbone, chest opens up. Good. Stretching here, or returning to a hug. Squeeze yourself tight, round that spine, then exhale to broaden the collarbone, finding a slight arch in the back. Do that a few more times. Inhale to hug, exhale to release. Inhale, hug, exhale, release. Inhale to hug, exhale to release your arms, moving your hands back to a prayer position before returning them to your lap. We'll take some twists now here. So on your inhale, arms come back up, and as you exhale, twist over to the right. So your arms come to a T first, and then you're moving your body over. Maybe your hand comes to the back of a chair. Left hand comes to right thigh, and twisting over, looking over that right shoulder. Finding a nice twist here. Once again, picturing yourself lengthening up through the spine on the inhale, and maybe deepening that twist on the exhale. Holding while breathing. Inhale to come out of the twist. Arms come to a T before we exhale to twist over to the left. Left hand may come to the back of your chair or on the floor beneath you. Right hand can come to left knee. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. When you're ready, unwind. Make sure you're sitting a little bit at the edge of your chair, if not mostly at the edge. Interlace your palms behind you, your fingers behind you. Palms can clasp. If this doesn't feel comfortable in your body, you can also just bring opposite elbows behind your back like this. So if your palms are clasped, your fingers are interlaced, I want you to start to fold forward, just like this. Feeling those shoulder blades squeezing together, opening up through the collarbone.
folding as shallow or as deep as you like before releasing back up. And folding one more time. Keeping a soft bend to those elbows. We don't want to lock out any of our joints before releasing back up. Good. When you're ready, shake it out first, and then interlace your hands again in front of you like this, creating kind of a little cup with your palms here facing you. Round through that spine. Round through that spine and start to move your hands up and down, engaging different parts of your muscles on your back. Continuing to breathe. Good. When you're ready, shake it out. Now, if you're sitting in a chair, you can stay here and start to cross your right ankle over your left knee, finding a seated figure 4. If you're laying on the ground, you can do this on your back. And when you're ready, start to fold over. You should feel a hip stretch. If anything feels weird on the knee, feel free to come out of the fold a little bit. But when you're ready, as you're feeling comfortable, just fold here. You can put a little pressure down on your right knee with your right hand, feeling a different sensation maybe. If you're laying on your back, you can clasp your hands behind that left thigh, maybe bringing it closer to your chest. Come up for just a brief moment. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold once again. Holding here. Coming up to sit up straight. Hugging that right knee into your chest, maybe rolling out through the ankle here. Before dropping it down slowly and gently to the floor. Bringing that left leg up now, left ankle will cross over right knee, finding our figure 4 on our second side. Start to fold over, taking it slow, noticing sensation. If you sit in an office chair at all, in this sort of position all day long, you might feel some tightness more on one side or the other. This is always a stretch you can take. Maybe putting some pressure on that left knee with your left hand, changing the sensation. Before coming up to sit up straight for a moment, taking a breath. Inhale. Exhale to refold. Breathing in to the stretch. When you're ready, hugging that left knee into your chest, rolling out through your ankle. And
releasing that leg back to the ground. Before we end today, we'll do about one more posture and then cool it down. So this time, interlace your fingers behind your head, holding your head here. And on the your next exhale, round the spine, elbows come into touch. Inhale to open up. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Do this a couple more times, finding a flow. It's kind of like you're doing a crunch without the abs. Just feeling that broadening of the shoulders on the exhale and the rounding of the spine on the inhale. When you're ready, arms come up, hands are still clasped, fingers point up. Take a big stretch. Exhale, return your hands to your lap. Roll out through the shoulders. On your next inhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. You can stay here, enjoying the stretch, or maybe your left hand comes to just rest on top of your right ear. You don't want to pull your head down here. Really, the weight of the hand is enough to deepen the stretch a little bit. When you're ready, head comes back up through center and then down to the right. Right ear to right shoulder, maybe staying here, or maybe taking that right hand to rest on that left ear, using gravity to deepen the stretch just a tiny bit. Bringing that head back up, taking your hands out in front of you, rolling out through your wrists. Before returning your hands to heart center or in your lap, know that this is something that you can do every day, multiple times a day. You can modify it to make it work for your body, but you don't have to be a total victim to our changing virtual world. And I always remind you that it's important to breathe and take care of your body. And thank you so much for being here with me today.